Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cleveland International Film Festival Film Slam Streams post-film conversation. My name is Eric Siler, and I'm a professor of communication, film, and media arts, as well as moderator for this conversation. I am so thrilled to be joined by our special guest. He's the director of the film NE VEUX PAS MOURIR, Massimo Loi. Massimo Loi has directed a number of films and worked on a number of films. In fact, he's working on a film right now. He's joining us all the way from Italy. Hello, Massimo, and welcome.
Hello, everyone. Thank you.
It's so good to have you here. So you're all the way in Italy right now. So what are you doing in Italy right now?
I'm working as a second AD, second assistant director in a movie feature. And now I'm the pre-production moment. So the shooting starting in November, in 15 November. So now in pre-production. Now in pre-production, often I am alone.
Well, wonderful. Yes, I wish you the best with that. And I hope you remain safe and healthy as well as the rest of the crew on that.
Thank you.
So let's get to your film. Very interesting film. Can you tell us a little bit? I know you served as a co-director on it, but what inspired you to make this film, and how long did it take to make this film?
Okay. Actually, the idea was born 5 years ago. It's a strange thing to make to have an idea, because I was watching the TV news. There is a horrible, terrible images of kids that in a shoreline after a boat floated in the Mediterranean Sea. So this photo made me upset, and because I realized that people don't react in front of horrible images of a child. So I wrote and make other short movies, but this image is still in my mind. So I decided one moment to make a real short movie. So a few minutes, few dialogues, and one long shot. And I decided to realize that photo have a, I don't know what to explain, but this photo is very horrible, and I want the people wake up and react, because now the people don't react of anything, especially in front the horrible things, photo, videos. And so I wrote this little story, actually, because it's very, very simple, and it's natural. Is a moment for me to realize that with the simplicity of the things, maybe it's the answer.
I see. Very, very interesting. So you had a vision. I mean, you had an image in your mind and you wanted to try to retell it in a different way. But you mentioned with one shot. Why did you decide to approach it in that way?
Yeah, because it's a hard technique in movies, but for a short, so short, it's 4 maybe 5 minutes. It's the only thing to try to trick the audience, actually, because in the beginning of the short seems the boat and the people are actually in the sea, but after 2 minutes we realize there is a fake. It's always it's all on a theater, is a representation, is a fake, but the reaction of the little lady is real. For this lady, the actors are not actors, are actually, the tragedy is not fake, is real. So for me, this transition from the beginning to the end, we need a unique movement of the camera to bring the audience of the short inside this fake moment, I know. So I try many times because everything, every detail is not always perfect. The movement, a little error of the lines of the people, the lights, the sound. So we rehearsed, we shot this short in one day. This is the answer. In the morning, we rehearsed. In the afternoon, we shot 19 takes. The best takes are 4, and then we choose the one I prefer and the co-director prefer. So,
Wow, 19 takes.
19
Great.
takes.
Wow. But that's still good to do everything in one day. Let's talk a little bit in particular about the elements of this film. You began with the repetition of, the people on the boat not wanting to die, and then going into the audience as viewers, and the audience had white coverings on their face except the little girl. Can you, and then we see the girl go on the stage at the end. Can you just take us through it, the elements of it, and interpret them for our audience?
Actually, it's the same things I told you a couple of minutes ago. Mm-hmm. For example, the audience blindfold is the same thing. The people, and me too. Every newspaper first pages, every TV service on the news. Now it's boring. It's horrible thinking that the things is boring, but the people change the channel, turn the pages. Oh, it's always the same thing, same thing, same thing. But for me, in Italy, this situation is so horrible because in the Mediterranean Sea, this situation is started 13 years ago. I remember I was 11 years, and in at the news I see a little boat from Albania with 20,000 people on board. The boat is still, I don't know what, how many people, and I have these images, incredible. Now, the boat is too little, many too little, but the people on the boat is still an enormous number. Every year, every day, until now, yesterday, a boat floating in the Mediterranean Sea every day. So, for me, the audience of the theater in the short, it's us. In front of this tragedy, everyone is blind. Nobody wants to see. Everyone turned the face in the opposite part. Nobody wants to see.
Okay, but no one wanted to see. But what about the little girl? She
The little
saw.
girl,
Why?
because for me, I'm romantic. I'm a guy with a very open mind, and I'm open person. And for me, I hope so. the kids are the future, are our future. I want to think that every kids representing our future in the best way, in the good way. So the kid see what what is the real suffering, and I want that the kids leave all the band and understand is the mother too of the kids is blindfold, and the mother learn from their daughter. For me is simple, but the kids many times learn to the adults people how to see the real things.
Exactly. I know we have a lot of students watching, and I know students in school learning from their teachers, but teachers often say that they learn from the students as well too. So adults can learn from children. And speaking of children, the little girl, I thought she was very powerful and impactful. And this is one of the questions we have coming in. How did you find her to play this role? Is
Yeah.
she a relative? Did you cast her? I know do an
Actually,
audition.
3 or 4 months before to shoot this short, I used this girl in a commercial, in a little commercial, and she was an extras, simply an extras. She was not acting in this commercial, but have two big eyes, very, very powerful. So when I wrote the script, I remember then, and I called the mom, I explained the project, etc., etc. But the best thing of this girl and the short, the final look of this girl in front of the camera, after hugging the actress who played the mother. I don't expect it because it's this look. There is no look in the script.
Right.
That the girl spontaneously look at the camera, in front of the camera, like looking everyone. So it's fantastic because nobody told her to look at the camera. Actually, everyone working on movies, short, everyone, the first thing is, don't look at the camera, never. And this girl look at the camera, but in this short is the best moment and the best ending I ever unexpected. So it's fantastic.
Well, great. Did she do that for every take or just the particular take that you used?
Actually, in 2 takes, look at the camera.
Okay. Oh, great. Great. Well, what I have to, I want to just encourage people. We have just about 5 minutes or so left. Please continue to send in your questions. One question I have is the takes that you did not use. Why did you not use them? What, was different about those particular takes? Some behind the scenes information.
During a long take shot, there is many things to watch. So the camera is not perfect. Actually, the camera is on a dolly crane shot of 8 meters. And actually the dolly is not fluid, or the camera arrive after 1 second. Is not perfect. An actor skip a line, a sound of the traffic of the theater where the location. So we choose actually the takes so perfect in every one of these things.
Very, very good. We have a question coming in. I'm going to add to it. They want to know about um, where else did you show your film? And I'm going to add to that, what has the reaction been to this film as well?
Actually, two different reactions, because the actor in the short, when when the short is close, post-production is close, I watch the short with the actors. And the reaction is so fantastic, because all the people in the boat of the short are not actors, are extras, are real immigrants. Most of the people arrive in Italy with a boat, so real immigrant. And I seen in these eyes one crying, one remember the horrible journey to arrive in Italy, with the last money to spend to arrive in Italy. So everyone thanks to me, is a rewarding things for me. See in the eyes of these people the gratitude for, in a little way, representing this tragedy, but still the hope, because these people now live in Italy, work in Italy, is Italian for me. I look that on Italian, but the audience at the festival, when I show the short, the audience in festival in Italy and in Europe, is different, because many countries don't see the real problem of the immigrants, like Italian, because in Italy is every day we saw this tragedy with problems. Maybe in other countries there is no present this problem, but I like that the short at the festival in Algeria, in Egypt, in Saudi Arabia, appreciated that. So for me, it's fantastic, because many of the people arrive from that country. So it's strange to think, but the audience like this short. Maybe because it's very short, and maybe because we have different languages, because we have French, because we have Arabic, a little Italian, maybe English, and so we are us, because we are the only country for me now in 2020. I hope we are a one country.
Good, good. This film certainly can spark a lot of conversation, whether you can closely relate to it or not. Well, we're just about done with our time with you. We really appreciate it so much. I have one final question for you, and it is, would you do anything differently based on the reactions you receive from people and based on looking at it many times?
Probably some people tell me that hate the fact that I have generalized that all the people is blindfold. So accuse me, quote, to think that all the people are bad, but it's not the message for me. For me, the important is that the girl take the message to the adult, is not generalized. I know there is many good people in the world, and many good people angry for that fact, for that problem every day, and work to resolve that problem. But it's not my message. It's a particular, it's a short, it's my interpretation of that moment and that situation. So maybe only the reaction not good is maybe is.
You know, we are always our own worst critics, but I think the piece turned out fine, and based on the reactions from that you told us about, and it's done really well. So congratulations to your on your piece, and I wish you the best on your current project as well too. Well, we'd like to thank everyone for joining us today, and especially our special guest, Massimo Loi, the director of
Thank you,
uh,
everyone.
you're quite welcome. And for more information about the upcoming 45th Cleveland International Film Festival, please continue to follow CIFF on social media and visit clevelandfilm.org. I'm Eric Siler. Thank you.
Bye.